It starts with an itch and a tingle, and then it builds and expands. And suddenly, all at once, my legs won't let me stand.
Hey YouTube, it's Urgo. So, it's no secret that I use music in pretty much all my videos as the background. For the most part it's silent, or rather instrumental, but I do use music on all of them. I just feel that it lays a level to the video that just standard, just me talking to you just wouldn't convey there. And I just wanted to, I guess, speak to that a little bit here today. Because I think everyone knows that for the most part, you're not allowed to use commercial music in your videos. However, it's a kind of a common misconception that a lot of people put a little notice saying, no copyright intended or something to that extent. Or even write that it's used under fair use and then cite that fair use allows you to use snippets for promotional, or I can't remember the other terms. Anyway, I'm not a lawyer, but I just wanted to say that, that at least from my understanding, which again, not a lawyer, that's really not legal still. And on YouTube, there's really not that many resources that you can reach to that have music that you are allowed to use, especially if you're a YouTube partner. Now, a YouTube partner, unless you're getting thousands and thousands and even hundreds of thousands of views, you're really not making much here on YouTube. If you actually go over to socialblade.com/YouTube, I put in a little estimation thing there that you can put in even your own username and you can see how much you would make if you were a partner. But you can look up some of the big ones also. Anyway, partners in short don't make much on YouTube, and as a result, you don't really have the money to license songs to get like big name songs in your music there. And really now, the question is, where do you go to get music? And I just wanted to highlight a few places that I use, and I've actually even gotten comments from people asking, where did I get these songs? Especially the one I used on the video I did a couple of days ago at the park. I got a couple of comments about that, and I know I did the last time I used it as well. And that one in particular was from joshwoodward.com here. He actually just came out with another free album that he's put together here, and the great thing about his music, before I get that far, there's a lot of music, or when you release music, you have this thing called Creative Commons that a lot of people use, and I recommend using it and just learning a little about it there. And there's really two types of Creative Commons there, at least relevant to this. There's Creative Commons Attribution, which means you have to give reference to it in the video or in the descriptions, however the person wants to be referenced. And it can be either commercial or non-commercial allowed. And even though on YouTube, again, I was saying that partners don't make much money unless you're really a big time partner, even though there's advertisements there, that still counts as commercial. So there's a lot of music that's attribution for non-commercial use, but that really still limits you. And the ones I'm going to show you guys here today are all Creative Commons commercial and non-commercial alike. So again, joshwoodward.com here. That's where I used the song the other day. I think it was called Swan Song, the one I used in particular. But he just again released a whole new album, which is what you're listening to right now, one of the songs. And the great thing about his music is, as you heard at the beginning, he has lyrics on all of them, but then he also has released lyric-free versions of all the songs as well. So that makes it really useful to use as background music in a video. Now the next site I just wanted to show here is where I actually get most of the music I use in the background, which is from Incompetech.com. And it's run by Kevin MacLeod, and I've actually interviewed Kevin on a Social Blade show. He was our guest. That's the show I do on Thursdays. And yeah, he's a great guy, and he has lots and lots of music, and I would say that he's probably the one that has the most music used on YouTube. And it's all free to use, Creative Commons attribution, just give him credit, free to use it there. And both of these sites, you can preview the songs online or you can download as well. Kevin actually even lets you search by either genres or by feels also. So if you need action music, or you need epic or eerie or bouncy, or there's all sorts of categories there. Next is actually someone else that is on YouTube, Jason Shaw's Audionautics. He has not as many as these other sites, but he has definitely a number of songs you can use on YouTube. Check that out. And I think I've used a couple, not that many, but a couple I've used. And the last one that I want to show is JMTR, Jonathan Roberts. And he has definitely, I think, the smallest selection, but a number of songs there you can use as well that are royalty free. I think he has some that aren't, but he has a royalty free page that definitely has some. Now, I'll provide all the links in the description below here, and you can definitely check it out. And I do recommend you do check it out. And yeah, just make sure you give the credit. That's really the biggest thing here. And then also, if you do use some of these, and if you use it a lot, do two things. Spread the word, tell people about these sites. And then also, I believe each of these sites accept donations as well. So if you do like it and you're not able to tell people, especially, leave a little donation. Usually it's as much as you want to donate. So yeah, help these guys out. And really, if you're a musician, I really highly recommend letting your music be used under Creative Commons attribution, and forget about the commercial, non-commercial restriction. Just let people use it and give attribution, and what better way is it? People will spread the word for you, basically. Here, I'm not getting paid to do this video here at all. I'm just saying thanks to these guys for letting me use their music. JoshWoodward.com and Compotech.com, Audionautics.com, and JMTR.com. Check out all those sites, and I also link to a Will Video for Food article. Kevin Nalty. He put together a blog post, I think in June, that talks about this as well, and some other people left some other links there. I have not used all of them myself, so I can't vouch for all the quality of them, but yeah. Let me know, where do you guys get your music to use in your videos? And by the way, if you use Audio Swap, which YouTube supports here, two things about that. Partners can't use that because it's licensed for use, but not for commercial use also, so it strips out the commercial things. And then also be aware, if you're using that for your music, that if YouTube's contract runs out, it's not Creative Commons, so your video might lose its music also. So anyway, have a great day, guys. Thanks for watching, subscribing, commenting, liking, all that fun stuff. I'll see you again tomorrow. Take care.